Welcome back to Topic Thursday. This week's topic, Illumination Entertainment. Drummond asks, thought on the new Mario movies? I love them so far. They're a lot of fun and definitely something that a geeky person like me can enjoy. What did you think of Donald Glover voicing Yoshi in the Mario Galaxy movie? I was expecting Frank Welker. I thought he was amazing, especially since I didn't know that it was him until I learned that Donald Glover would be Yoshi before watching the film. Thoughts of the new Minions trilogy? Because we got that new Minions movie. So far I've only seen one of such films, Minions. They're alright, but there are only so many Minions that I can take. Thoughts on the Lorax and Grinch remakes? One was mediocre and the other was terrible to me. I haven't seen either of them, so I don't have any thoughts. Favorite character in The Secret Life of Pets if you saw it? Definitely Gidget the Pomeranian. She's so cute and funny. How would you rank these movies? Hop, Secret Life of Pets, and Despicable Me 3. Secret Life of Pets is first, Despicable Me is second, and Hop is third. Sonic Jr. and Sarah asks, what do you hope to see in Sing 3? A skunk character for one, and hopefully some more classic songs for another. Powerpup97 asks, do you think it's annoying that Illumination keeps pushing the Minions so much instead of continuing with the Sing and Secret Life of Pets movies? A little, yes, especially since I consider the Minions to be overrated. Would you like to see Gru's daughters perform a totem pole trench in a future Despicable Me movie? Possibly, yeah. If some of the Minions could pull it off, so can 3 young girls. If Portia Crystal had a boyfriend in the next Sing film, what kind of a boyfriend would you like her to have? I imagine her boyfriend would be someone kind and warm, someone who would do anything for Portia, and someone Portia would do anything for in return. Not sure on the species, though. How do you think Portia would respond if her stomach growled? I imagine she would gasp and then look for some place to eat on her phone. Do you think Portia seems like the kind who would love giving piggyback rides? And how well do you think she'd do as the bottom half of a totem pole trench? I imagine she would love to give piggyback rides, but also would like to also get piggyback rides from a friend like Mina. I imagine she would have a little trouble at first, since I imagine she wouldn't have done something like this before, but when she gets the hang of it, she'll start to have fun. Could you imagine Buster Moon and Suki Lane pulling off a totem pole trench together? A temporary one, like if they were to spy on a competing talent agent. What were your personal idea for a totem pole trench in the Sing franchise be? I imagine Gunter would rope Rosita into being the length of a totem pole trench for a performance, given how eccentric he is. Do you think Gidget is strong enough to carry Max? Surprisingly, yes. Even if she's smaller than him, she would still be willing to try carrying him, like if he entered his paw or something. If Max and his friends, Gidget included, performed a totem pole trench with Max as the head, how do you think the act would go? It would depend on what they're doing it for. I imagine it would go relatively well, considering nothing happens that would cause June to run barking excitedly. What are your expectations for the upcoming third Mario movie? Get ready, I've got a lot of ideas. For one, I'm hoping for a Mario 2 reference, like the characters dressed in alt costumes like on those games. For another, I would love to see more of Birdo, since I like Birdo. For a third thing, I'm hoping to see Wario and Waluigi. And for a fourth thing, if I was to see another Nintendo character make a cameo, I'd want to see a cameo from Banjo and Kazooie. DCQT8CB asks, what is your favorite original song from any Illumination film? I would definitely say Peaches from Super Mario Bros. Movie. Dakin Yu asks, what did you think when Mazda partnered with Universal Pictures to promote the Mazda CX-5, despite the film's message? Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Guess they needed their way to make some money. It's almost like when that one Ford Fusion commercial featuring characters from Sailor Moon. What's your opinion on the scene in Sing 2, where they sing the cover of Let's Go Crazy by Prince? I thought that was awesome, especially with the Alice's Adventures in Wonderland motif that was tied with the song. I already liked the original song, but their rendition was fantastic, especially with Johnny as the Mad Hatter. He looks so cool. How did you react to the scene in Despicable Me where Vector ended up on the moon and said, "Oh, poop"? I'm sure I got a satisfying chuckle out of that. Thanks for your questions.